Okay, episode 3 of the Duke 390 build. We are at a fun place to be right now. This is something that I get a lot of questions about, so I want to go over it in detail, not too long, but I want to be able to answer the questions that I get through my accounts, and I'm trying to keep up with everything. But I don't have many options on this Duke 390 to tap into the ECU and to start playing around with things that I normally do. I started looking around last year on, who's the best to go to for this. And you know what? My personal opinion with who to go to was Coober. They are based overseas, but they are a great company. They're very responsive to me. They sent me horsepower diagrams and just really broke down what they can do for me. And they personalized how the bike responds within the ECU for me. So, it's labeled for Clint Ewing. It's a Duke 390. They set it up for basically torque and throttle response. I'm not too worried about overall horsepower gains, but I want the bike to perform at a high level with what I'm asking for it to do. So I went with Coober ECU. It is available on onefinger.com. They show up at your house within 2 to 3 days, and it's just a great company. Along with that, they offer a high flow air filter. I did have a K&N. I changed over to the Coober High Flow Air simply because I like it. It's simple. I put it in. It gets rid of the top of the air box. It is allowing a lot more air to go through. And when I take the seat off, I can just check on it really quickly to see if it's dirty. But I'm looking for performance. I'm not too worried about, logging 30,000 miles on this Duke 390. I want the throttle to perform and the bike to perform very well under throughout my year. So I went with that package. Very special for me. I like this setup. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message Coober directly, or you can message me and I'll try to help you out. Once again, you can get them on onefinger.com under Street, and then you click under Duke Parts. Next, this company is awesome. Works USA. They're called Competition Works. They are based in Oregon. Look at the welds on these. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful welds. Stainless steel. I like the inside packing because it's stainless steel in there as well. But the thing that really caught my attention with this exhaust company is the performance, but the sound. So back in the day, I had an Aprilia. I went online just like everybody else. I went to sound bites, and wow, did I like the exhaust sound of this. So over the years, I've been using them on my ZX6s, and now I'm with KTM. Now I have found a home for this exhaust. I really, really like the in-chassis exhaust. It's built into the frame, and why I like it is it stays away from getting hit, and that really helps. No scratches and stuff like that. I do have both. I'm trying to figure out which one to use, but with this build, I might use the inside the frame. It sounds great. It really does, and it really makes the bike come to life with a combination of the Coober ECU, but the throttle response it really likes as well. And I'll keep talking about throttle response just because for me it's something I really like. So that's what we're going to try to get to today. I'm going to start this install of the ECU and check back with you guys later. Okay, so the Coober ECU has been installed. One of the fastest things I've done. Don't tell my ex. Wink, wink. It was easier because I had access to the back door, but it's a lot easier when there's nothing in your way. But excited to have that on. Pretty cool, pretty easy, so we'll keep going. Okay, the high flow air filter from Coober ECU was simple. Took the top air box off, the top of the air box off, and then installed this. So what's cool about this is that it's held in by 6 screws, but it's easy to look at and see if it needs maintenance. You can see from the top there. And if you want to take a peek out underneath, you can very easily. But once you put this on, you'll actually hear the bike breathe a little bit more and hear the throttle response. And you know it's working. So excited to see this project keep coming together. Thanks, guys.
Okay, the bike is getting a little bit wobbly, so I'm going to stick on the rear wheel to help balance things out, but I wanted to stop, and I'm getting questions on the sprockets and the brakes I use and stuff like that, but we'll stop here. This is the sprocket I use. It's by One Finger. It's available on onefinger.com. I think it's on sale right now, and that's what I have. I run a 57. I think they offer a 50 and a 57, but this is my choice right here, so we'll see how it works out. Okay, so I am putting rear wheel on, so I'm going to have to put the handbrake bracket on. Answering the question, yes, I use a 4-piston handbrake setup as well as a P34 Brembo foot brake. It works really well. One Finger makes the bracket, so order the bracket, they give you the bolts, you supply your own brake caliper setup, and easy peasy.
Rounding the corner. We're about 60% done, I'd say. I do have the main wiring harness complete. The headlight should go in by the end of this week. Not really a big focus of mine right now, but the subframe should be back hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday. That'll allow me to get the battery and the battery tray in there. I did install a One Finger 57 tooth sprocket. That's for lot riding, that's for performances, so that's going to be nice. I do have the One Finger handbrake bracket with the Brembo foot brake. 4 pistons will be installed this week as well. I do have a small reservoir. This is something that race guys do, and I've sort of done for the past few years now. Instead of running a big bulky reservoir, I run, you know, about a 5-inch line and fill it up with Motul 660, and it's been working out. I really like that style. But she's getting there, so appreciate everybody following, and we'll get ready for tomorrow.